So just recently we talked about print-on-demand designs, and now we're talking about clothing brand designs. It is important to know the difference between the two. And a lot of times whenever it comes to building your own brand, you do have to do some marketing of your actual product. But there's a simple way to make the marketing a little less stressful is by finding a design that already works for the customer. So in order to do this, you do need to do some product research, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The reason why this is important is because a lot of times whenever you are building content for your actual brand, you have to stop them from scrolling. So your content better be really good, or the product itself should sell itself as well, or you've done a really good job with everything else, and leading up to now your brand's already selling on its own. But if it's not just yet, it's important to create a product design that speaks to the customer, that stops them from scrolling on social media and say, hey, you know what, this is a product that I probably would like. So then they click and view your actual website. So when it comes to creating the design for your brand, it is a little bit more free. You can design a little more freely than you would with print on demand and selling on platforms like Etsy and Amazon. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. And there's lots of different niches when it comes to your brand. I definitely don't know what your brand's all about, so we could try multiple different niches. Let's go ahead and shoot for a Father's Day brand or a dad inspired brand. Let me see what we can type in. So I guess we'll just go ahead and type in Father's Day shirts, and hopefully, you know, you're watching this now, you go ahead and take action on this if this is the niche that you're interested in. My homie Charles, one of the very first interview videos I've done, he did like $600,000 in a week or two with his brand, and this is one of the things that he was focused on as well. So as you can see, we can do some proven product research. I'm going to use this tool called Everbee. If you don't know by now, it's going to show me some product analytics, but they do have a new feature as well. So it's going to tell me exactly when I should focus on a product right here. This is absolutely new right here. I just discovered this today. As you can see, a monthly revenue is typically an average across of 12 months, I believe, or across the lifespan of the actual listing age if it's less than 12 months. So this says 11 months, but you know, since this is a seasonal product, we don't really know if this is a product we should focus on right now if it's for Etsy. But for example, even for Father's Day, we have a better idea of when we should start promoting it. So I'm going to change it to last 12 months, and let's see when it actually starts to take off. So we know Father's Day is in June. As you can see, a lot of people are last minute buying, think they're going to get this right before then. But as you can see, lots of people are already ready to purchase the product in May. So, you know, already think about that. So your product's already going to start taking off in May. So that gives you an idea of when you should focus on certain products. And, you know, there's going to be certain ones that's also evergreen. It's not just trending, and it's something that sells all of the time. So really think about that when it comes to actual design. So something like this can kind of look more clothing brand style, like the fatherhood, one beer, whatever that is. A lot of these are kind of phrases. I'm just going to click on product analytics and see which product I want to look at real quick. That one does look like it's kind of the best selling one. There are some other ones as well. Let's see here. So I'm just going to open up two of them for the heck of it. So we have this one open and we have this one open, and they both give us some good analytics, so we could probably do either one. Maybe we'll try something like this one out, surviving fatherhood one beard at a time. We'll see what we can do here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Kittle right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and type in a template fodder and see what comes up. Fodder, you know, I can't say my D's. I'm trying. So we already have a few Father Day style designs on here. This one kind of looks more clothing brand style. Some of these are kind of, you know, more print on demand side, but that one's pretty interesting. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be on a Father Day style. Look, this one's already kind of in that same circle style. We could even go with a whole different style design, and then we can just include the Father Day stuff into it. So I'm just gonna click on some of these other tags, see what comes up. Oh, these are logos. This is kind of, it looks like it's filtering it, so I don't want to filter it. I'm just click on t-shirts and see what kind of templates come up. For example, I could still use something like this, or even use this one. Just kind of depends. Let me go ahead and type in beer and see what pops up with beer. So I mean, I kind of see the idea behind it. It's like, you know, your dad, you're getting kind of old, you're getting tired of it, so you're surviving one beer at a time. Here we go, something right here. Wish you were a beer. Skeleton looking guy. Kind of like how some of these are a little bit more colorful, like the lightning bolt and stuff is a little more interesting. This one's a lot going on right here. Let's see what else we got. This one would be not as bad if the guy did not have the flowers on him. Of course, we can still use AI to create like another skeleton guy or something. Okay, I like this style design, these colors going on. So I just typed in skeleton beer. Now we have a whole lot more options. So what I did was went ahead and opened everything that I did like, and what I'm going to do is combine it all onto one project. That way I can look at everything at once. All right, so I like this one the most. I'm gonna make this my main one. I went on over here and I just clicked copied, and then I'll just paste it on over here. It's way too big for this one. We'll exit out of that, do the same thing over here, copy it, bring it on over here. Now we need to make the main one kind of more of t-shirt dimensions. Let's go ahead and do a 12 by 16. It's a pretty average size. Oh, we have it in pixels. What we need to do is change it to inches. So we'll click over here, click settings, inches, 12 by 16. Cool. All right, now for the most part, I just kind of like this colorway. So I'm gonna save this as a reference. We're gonna copy and paste one more time. Now I can use this one as the main one. Now I don't have a problem deleting this guy. Actually, this is what I'm about to do. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna save this as image gen style. Go to image generator, and then it should be popping up right here. Oh, you can't really see. Here we are. It should pop up right here. And let's type in skeleton guy drinking a beer. Okay, so it's not horrible, but it is in the colors that I did want it to be. But now also I have more in this style down here. So cool. Actually, kind of like some of these down here. I'm gonna go with that one. Let's see. This one is kind of a little Reaper-ish. It's a little too, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got. That one would be cool if it wasn't a coffee. What I'm gonna try and do is use the Kiddo Copilot and do erase and fill. So now I selected this whole entire thing right here, and now it just fills it. Okay, I thought I can use it kind of like the Photoshop AI where I could tell it what I want it to be, but I guess it does not work like that. Okay, it doesn't work like that. So we'll just delete it. So I like this style once again, but it's not a beer. All right, so we're just gonna keep on looking. This dude has a face mask on. What the heck? I'm just gonna go with this one. It's kind of interesting. It's not looking like the original, but it's different. It's way different. So what I'm gonna do to bring it to even more life is use the same color scheme as the original one. That red with the cream and kind of that black. I think it's a really cool color scheme. You can see we have a lot of blues and whatnot going on, but we're going to see how we could change the colors on this by clicking vectorize right here. And we're just going to do, let's say 5 colors. Obviously there's more than 5 colors on the board. It's possibly it's just 5, but it allows us to change multiple color types to see what it kind of looks like. For example, I know I only needed 2 of them, but if I just only did 2 of them, it's not going to give me that many options to play with. Hopefully that makes sense for you. But anyways, this is what we're going to do. We're going to click on the blue. Now we have all of our document colors down here. Like it's already coming to life. I just changed the blue on over to that red. Huge difference already. That dark blue right there. Maybe we'll change that to black. Maybe we'll change that to cream. Then we'll change that to the black. And now the orange, I almost feel like the orange can stay. But the red's not too bad either. The cream, I think I really like the cream. All right, so we're gonna make that cream. And then we're also gonna make this light cream the dark cream. Actually kind of like the light cream going on. Actually, I don't know. That's kind of up to you to decide. Especially when it comes to screen printing, you want to keep it as limited as possible. So whenever you're printing in bulk with screen printing, it's not gonna cost you as much. But if you're ordering transfers or something, you'll be absolutely fine. In the future, we'll go ahead and start making some more videos where we go from beginning design to end product. Once again, I know we haven't done that in a while, but we're gonna bring that back. So anyways, now we have this going on. We need to move some of the fire. We need to change the text. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this on over here, which is the original design. We just kind of need it for reference. So I changed some of the text. It does not look as good as the original. Probably this little script thing going on probably makes it look a little better. Let's see what else we have. So for example, it's kind of hard for me to get an idea of like how I want a certain text to look, but that's why I like using Kiddo, because there's many templates where I can get better ideas of that actual text style that may look better. So for example, I typed in graffiti, and now we have all kinds of different styles going on. Not that many in the graffiti search apparently. So I'm just gonna go ahead and X out this, and let's just go with the original population of designs. See, for example, this script right here might do this kind of font right here, or something like this. Kind of interesting. So I have this one. I'm just gonna copy it and bring it on over here. I can delete this guy now. Paste this over. Cool. Don't need this one as much as I thought I would. Go ahead and bring this over here. And now let's go ahead and move this off for now. Let's just go ahead and copy this, make a duplicate just in case we mess up the original. We still have the original. I like to do that a lot. So we have one beer at a time, and now, man, it kind of sucks because we still have space down here. We'll just delete that. Yeah, it's not too bad. So I'll show you what we'll do. Okay, it doesn't look as good as I thought it was going to. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so this is not horrible. All right, so see, now I messed this up, and now I think I have a better idea of what I want it to be. I don't think I want the big part, so I'm just gonna delete all of this. And this is why I like to make a duplicate just in case I mess up. So I'm gonna copy this one, bring this on over here, and now we're gonna change this one right here to fatherhood, one beer at a time. And now this is kind of more on a clothing brand style because you are being a lot more free will with it. When it comes to Etsy and print on demand, you don't want to veer too far off of the original design that much. So here we have it. Me personally, would I wear something like this? Probably not. I mean, it is a little corny. I mean, a lot of times it's not about what you like, it's about what the customer will want. Most of the time, if you have like a Father's Day brand, you're running ads on it, this is something, it's kind of already a proven text and proven design style, and And a lot of women are going to purchase this for their husbands because they think it's a cool gift, and you know, it's about what they like, right? So you're really targeting the end consumer, which is not a dad. You think it's a dad, but it's not. It's really the mom who's buying this as a gift, and they think it's kind of cool. This is kind of one of those t-shirts that they would wear. It would look like, you know, it's kind of one of those Etsy looking products. So at the end of the day, you know, it's not about what you like. And now one last thing I do kind of want to play around with is maybe the font on here, because we have two different fonts going on. If we change this one to this one, it might make it look a little bit better. So what is the name of this one right here? This one's called Creepster. So let's go ahead and select all of them at one time, and then we'll click on this right here, type in up, there it is right there, Creepster. So interesting. That makes it look a little better, but now we need to kind of change the letter spacing. So let's go ahead and change that maybe to 0. Cool. That makes it look a little bit better. I feel like fatherhood needs to be a lot larger. It's okay if it sticks out of the ribbon a little bit. And now we need to fix up the colors. Boom, boom, boom. So we have everything selected. Then we need to make the white, I would say the red. No. Okay, so I think the ribbon needs to be a different color from the actual text. So we'll click on the text, and then we'll make that red, and then we'll click on the ribbon, and we'll make that white, that cream color. Cool. All right, so now something's kind of bothering me with this right here. I don't know what it is. Now we can probably try to add a little bit more of some flames to it, maybe. So I think that's pretty decent. Maybe make this slightly larger. All right, cool. So we have our design. So here we have it. Let's go ahead and mock this one up. I can almost promise you, because of this color scheme, it looks a lot better when it's actually mocked up. So Kiddo does have their own mockups. We'll just go ahead and use theirs for this example. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste this one. We have a lot going on here. All right, so I'm going to make this a left chest print. Going to simplify it a little bit. So we have this one right here. I'm going to click on it and click mockup. They do have some other mockups, but since this one's already here, I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. Cool. I'm going to click save to uploads, click back. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Click on mockup. I wonder if it's going to pick up as a back side or not. Nope, it did not. So I'm going to scroll down here, click on t-shirts. Okay, t-shirts is not the right one. Apparel flat lays. All right, here's the back. Boom, look at that. That looks way better than the original. I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks better than the original. If I got that as a gift, yeah, I'd probably wear it. Oh, I didn't click back. I went all the way back. All right, let's go here. Hopefully it's still there. All right, so now we're back. And then since I just clicked save to uploads, it goes into your little uploads folder right here. I'm just going to go ahead and upload it so we can already compare this to the original. Boom. We have the front and we have the actual back right there. All right, here we have it. Once again, I think this one right here looks a whole lot better than the original. I don't know if this is going to work on Etsy though, but you know, if you have your own brand and it's a fatherhood brand, there's a possible chance that this is probably going to work. I know you've probably seen designs like this actually sell before, and you know, you personally don't like the design, but you got to stop attaching yourself to the design so much and understand this was a proven product design. It was based off of something that customers are already looking for, it customers are searching for, and customers are also buying it. So you as a brand, if you put it into customers' faces, they're more likely to stop their tracks to check out the actual product. And if you look at this design deep enough, you can see that this is like one of those designs you could probably see like in a gift shop or something, you know? So there we have it. And when it comes to printing, a lot of times when it comes to clothing brands, I don't really like to use print on demand too much. I typically like to go local. I'll link my personal local shop down below, RVY Prints. They printed for Macy's, they printed for Home Depot, lots of big brands. They printed for lots of clothing brands too, a lot of them that you probably even heard of as well. So a lot of times I like to go local. It's easier to get screen printed done locally. They even sell transfers and stuff too. So it's really simple and easy to get clothing brand related designs printed locally. Once again, I'm based a little north out of Atlanta, Georgia. So I'll post that link down below. They do ship nationwide as well if you need it. So go ahead and comment. Let me know if this video right here helped you out. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't by yet. I'll see you on the next one.